Good morning, everybody. John from Smoky Mountain Wheels this morning. Doing my intro halfway through the trip. I'm up here on Old River Road. That's one of my favorites. You've seen me ride it a lot. Today we're going to be riding Old River Road, Teleico Gap, and Needmore Road down by the Little Tennessee River. Not going to be doing anything too far back today. I was going to go winding stairs and maybe the old Forest Service 7-Eleven. You remember the road that time forgot. But we had such storms last night that from what I'm hearing, there's trees down and some of them might not be very accessible. So we're going to save that for another day. The rides that we're doing today, I've done them a lot. Not done them on this yet, but it's just something to get out and ride and make a video today. We're supposed to get some storms right after lunch today, and it's already 10 something, and I don't want to be caught out in them because we've not had just rains, we've had storms. And also today is my first time riding with my new Fuel Moto tune on that bike. Let's say I put that Aquaprovic exhaust on it, and the mid pipe, and it had a little bit of backfiring to sail to it, but you know, I basically want more power. But everybody, so I got in touch with Fuel Moto, and they sent me a tune, and I've got the Dyno Jet Power Vision 4, and man, it's so far I'm tickled to death with the way that bike's running. Some lovely, lovely scenery. So y'all follow along with me. I hope you stay till the end. I hope you enjoy hope you enjoy the content. Hit that like and subscribe button. I mean, that helps me out. That's going to help me to keep doing this. And next week, hopefully Joanna Ball Fire Tower. We'll see what the weather holds. But y'all stay tuned for that one too, because that'll be pretty cool to get back up on the fire tower. Good morning, YouTube. .73 degrees, overcast this morning. I laid out of work today, but they knew I was going to take off, but it sounds better. What a beautiful morning to go for a ride. I got the new tune put in my bike. They got rid of that road glide. I had a Power Vision 4, and it's one of the tuners that hooks to your cell phone through an app. Tune it by Bluetooth. And I had that thing just laying around out in the garage, and I thought, I wonder if this would tune my Pan Am. I got in touch with Fuel Moto, and absolutely, they told me what I needed to buy. I needed another pigtail to tie it to the diagnostic port. And of course, you know, I had to buy a new license when I'm changing bikes, but I knew that. But anyway, I got it all. Got a new tune put in it. Woohoo! Man. Big shout out to those guys at Fuel Moto, because then they know what they're doing. Miatas. They're having a Miata rally, I guess you would call it. Teleico Gap. We went out to Fontana Village and ate last night. Man, I didn't realize there was so many Miatas. very interested. And me and Sonia were noticing what a diverse group of people they are right those Miatas. I mean, they were old people, young people, got people from all classes out there enjoying their cars. Had a good time. Boy, it come a storm last night while we were out there. This is a beautiful ride. So Little Tennessee is running muddy this morning. So there were some pretty heavy rains last night. Lots of lightning, lots of wind. We were coming home from Fontana Village, and we seen where a couple of trees had been blown down, but fortunately they had cleared them up by the time we got through, but man, they was limbs and trash everywhere. All right, we're on some gravel. Oh, I did put my rocks risers on since the last time we were up. And sure does seem to help a lot when you're standing up. Helps my old back a little bit. When I'm reaching for the bars. There's an armadillo. In the past few years, those things have started showing up a lot here in western North Carolina. I always thought they were just a Florida and Georgia thing, but I hear they've started creeping in. I think it's because of our winters are not as cold as they used to be. We're on Needmore Road, and like I said before, that's a Little Tennessee. Rolling all muddy this morning. Doing a little grading out through here. Gravel just a little dab looser. Boy, these roads are just about perfect this morning. No dust. There's a little bit of mud, but nothing to get concerned about. I'd say if you acted stupid, you might get a little squirrely, but I would say the traction is just about perfect through here. Yeah, there's a little slick back there. Got that tire rut, felt that front end squirrel just a little bit. A little muddy right there. I figured we might see some wildlife up here. Tellico trout farm. Now this farm right here, it's a big place, always amazes me. Look at the rocks that they've piled up to build these walls. And them things have been piled up for many a year. That's a cool old house right there way back up in the mountain. Another cool old house way back up here. Going up towards Teleico Gap now. First time I've rode this bike any on gravel with that new tune in off-road mode. Seems to be doing good. Kind of washed out here a little bit. Oh yeah, that thing picked right up. Third gear. Just my wife and I got us some e-bikes the other day. We've been riding those a little bit. I need to get in better shape. I'm right now 62 years old. Well, it don't take long not doing anything. Get out of shape. Standing up on these pegs, your legs will start cramping and hurting a little bit. I'm hoping those bicycles will help me drop about 40 pounds. The gravel's just a little loose on this road today. Just enough to keep you on your toes a little bit. of that, you can bust your butt on that slick. All that is just a piece of sheet metal. Plate steel. No grip to it whatsoever. Appreciate you letting me go by. Appalachian Trail crosses right here somewhere, I think. It's Teleico Gap. Is that not a beautiful view? I'm not getting to go on along the ride today as I wanted to. Of course, it don't look it now, but we got rain forecasted here in just a little while. And it's not just here lately, it's not just been rain, it's been strong thunderstorms. I don't mind riding in a little rain. Of course, it's hard to video in the rain because this camera, I don't think it's that watertight whenever I've got the microphone hooked up to it. I don't know what I did right there, but guess I just wasn't paying attention about it. Went too wide on that switchback. The main thing, and I think I didn't do that back there, but you got to train your brain whenever you're riding off-road, or, well, anywhere, is to look at where you want to go, not where you're afraid of going. Because if you look at that bank, oh Lord, I'm worried about going off that bank, that's where you're going. Look at where you need to go. We are on Warrior Road. Warrior is a Cherokee word. It means wolf. Here we go. Under the pipeline. Old River Road. I know I've rode this road a lot. It's one of my favorites. Pretty country back in here. Camping over there. Fishing in there probably. I always think this pipeline's so cool. I started out my career in life as a pipe fitter. Easy now. And pipelines always just amaze me. Boy, I've had a big tree fall here. I would like to have worked on this. Of course, I don't know how many years. I'd say it was probably back in the 40s or 50s, maybe even older than that. If anybody has any idea on that, if you would, just drop it down in the comments. Some nice folks here. Said they started in Murphy and going to the Outer Banks, all from one end of North Carolina to the other. Well, if you made it this far, I want to thank you. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe. I mean, just go down there and smack the crap out of that like button and that subscribe button. And it'll help me out a lot. And I love the comments. When you comment, I know you're watching. I know you care enough about what you're seeing, and you know, any suggestions or anything, I'll be glad to listen to them. Like I said in earlier videos, I don't do anything real crazy. I don't get out here and just get into the hard stuff. Yeah. I've got an old dirt bike that I'm working on there at the house, a dual sport. Maybe one day when I get that thing up and running, we might get to see some a little bit harder trails. And everything's not going to be about off-road. I've got no Ironhead Sportster that I traded for. I'm going to be doing some videos on that thing soon. So if y'all like to see that, it's a 1983 model. excellent condition. I bought it to sort of trade on. The more I've kept it, the more I like the old thing. I'll eventually probably trade it off, but right now I'm gonna keep it for a little while and do some videos on it. Turn around only, no parking. Okay. Riding through Deep Creek now. This is a neat little road to ride, easy. I mean, it's hard to call it an adventure ride when you see minivans on in front of you, but this thing's got some super amazing low end torque. Well, we've had a good ride today. I hope that you've stuck with me till the end. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Got some more stuff planned. Like I say, hopefully next week will be Joanna Ball Fire Tower. So, until next week, God bless y'all. Be safe.